can make all the money you could ever want. You just have to act and feel like you already have it. When you feel like you already have it, your body will naturally go through the motions of obtaining that thing. Your subconscious will naturally do the thing. It will try to prove to you that you have it. If you act like you have it already, your subconscious changes and forms, and all of a sudden you'll get impulses to go start making a YouTube channel or to go save money or something, because you will feel like you have it. Your subconscious always matches, your subconscious always tries to make the outside match the inside. So if on the inside you feel like you have it, you have this $5,000, your subconscious will be like, all right, I'm going to make that $5,000. I'm going to go get it. I'm going to go create it. And it creates it. All you have to do is feel it on the inside. And if you feel, you know it's working if you feel happy on the inside. If you feel down and depressed, or you feel like something's not right, then you're not doing it right. Like, when you think of the desire that you want, if you want $5,000, what you do is you act like you have the $5,000, and then you'll notice that you feel happy. You feel like you don't need it anymore. Like, once you feel like you don't need it anymore because you feel like you have it, that's when you know you're on the same frequency as that $5,000. That's how you know you are doing it the right way. Your feelings are always the thing that tell you if you're on the right path. If you feel happy, you're on the right path. If you feel in a good mood, if you feel easy, you feel like you have it, you feel like you're doing these things correctly, not even just, you feel happy, you feel good, then that means you're on the right path. If you feel negative, you feel down, you feel like life's not giving you what you want, you feel all these things, and you're on the wrong path. That means you're attracting the negative things. You'll actually notice that when you're in that frequency, that like bad things are more likely to happen. That bad things, that for some reason, like people are being mean to you for some reason, or your job's not doing what you want. But when you're in the positive, you'll notice that for some reason people are just being happy with you, and you'll notice that people are like more likely to be like, if you don't have something, and they'll like, for instance, you'll go check out in the checkout line, and you'll be a few sentences short or something, and they'll be like, whatever, don't worry about it, and you'll walk away. Where like when you're in the negative and the same thing happens, they're like, oh, sorry, you can't get that because you don't have enough money. And that's exactly how the universe works. The universe always, the outside always matches the inside. So if on the inside you feel good, then the outside will reflect that good. If on the inside you feel rich, then the outside will reflect the rich. If on the inside you feel poor, then the outside will reflect the poor. Even if you are rich, you'll notice that you start losing money for some reason. That's what happens. You need to be yourself, and yourself is the one that you want to be. And when you allow yourself to feel the way that you want to feel and be the way that you want to be, that is when the outside reflects yourself. And then you will notice that all is one, that there is no such thing as inside and outside. Inside is also outside. Outside is also inside. They're melted together. You create your reality. Reality is created, and it always reflects. If you notice, if one thing's negative, everything's negative. If you notice, if you're in a really good mood and then someone else is negative, and it doesn't, that negativity doesn't bring you down, you stay positive, for some reason, all of a sudden, everything's still positive. Maybe they get happier, they get in line, and they feel better, and all this stuff, because you were positive. The inside created it. As long as your inside doesn't change, as long as your inside stays happy, your outside can't stay negative. It might be negative for a little bit. You can't control every negative aspect, but if that negativity changes the inside, then the outside will completely change to negative. You need to be positive on the inside. You are positive on the inside. The true you is positive. Excuse me. If the true you wasn't positive, then you would want to be negative. You would naturally be negative and you would like being negative. You would enjoy when life is negative, but you don't. You enjoy when life is positive. You enjoy when life is flowing and you're getting what you want and you feel good and people are laughing and smiling. That's because that's the true you. You always feel natural with the true you, which is positive. And that positivity comes when you are what you want to be. When you don't believe in the negative, when you don't believe in the false, in the what you aren't, and you believe in what's positive and what you are. And you are what you want. You are life. You are love. You are God. You are everything good in this world. And you will be that once you believe that and once you start feeling that and acting like that. You are you, and you are beautiful. And you will live this life to the fullest. If you weren't going to, you wouldn't have found this video. You wouldn't have found this channel. You are amazing. And you will be amazing. And you are amazing. And life is amazing. Because life gives you this possibility. Life doesn't always just throw negative at all times. It always gives you positive. It's amazing. It's always trying to make you feel positive. And sometimes even when you get the negative, that's really just to push you into the positive. If you if you never lost money, you would never have the motivation to get money. If you never had a bad partner or bad parents, you would never have the motivation to be a better person, to be better, to be happy, to treat other people nicely. If it was all nice, you might not get that motivation to be a nice person or to be happy or to find these videos or what. It's always leading you to positivity. You are positive. And once you allow yourself to be positive, you will be positive. Your life will be positive. So be who you want to be. Be who you want the world to be. Okay? Because you are the world. When you change on the inside, the world changes on the outside, which means you are the world. You are God. You are everything. Be who you want to be. You will win. I love you guys. Red Guru out.